Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Today's video is going to be about the first known variety of the 50 state quarter series. That is the Wisconsin Extra Leaf, both high and low leaf. Now we're hovering above the 2018 Red Book version where they talk about the 2004 Extra Leaf. Now we scroll over. Now the columns that have the prices right here. So this is the AU50, about uncirculated or almost uncirculated. You can see it's valued at $75 and $50. We keep scrolling over. A MS63 valued at $150, and a MS for the high leaf, the low leaf valued at $130. MS65 $200, and MS65 for the low leaf $165. Now, to get those prices, let's talk about what your coin has to have. Now, we'll talk later in the video, but people, when this first came out, were searching and searching and searching for these through different bankrolls, and people have reported to found, hundreds of them by just getting entire bankrolls with this particular variety in it. Now, we've also talked about the spinning horse error coin, which is the Delaware quarter error coin. Now that's a little bit different than what we're talking about here. That is a error coin, so there is a die, I think it's a die gouge or a die crack in that particular coin. This one's a little bit different, being that it's a variety rather than an error coin, because this has a different design to it. It's not just a crack or a chip or a gouge. This one actually has a different design to it. Now PCGS has a lot of these that they have graded. In fact, they state that there is known to be 20,000 extra leaf low and 15,000 extra leaf high. Now the price of them will vary drastically, but that's what makes it kind of interesting, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And interestingly, I always kind of, whenever I make a coin video, look at the PCGS Coin Facts site for this particular coin. Very rarely do I see any that are PCGS certified that are actually for sale right now, but there's one that's for sale if you're so interested in this particular variety coin. There's one that's selling right now on Collector's Corner, a PCGS graded MS66, selling for $425. So imagine finding entire bankrolls of coins that you could sell for $425. So that right there, folks, is why you need to pay attention to the different coin news of the time, because whoever found those errors probably first heard about it after the quota was released and somebody else found those, and then they went out, bought as many bankrolls as they could, and found those particular errors just filled in bankrolls. Now, we've talked about how much they're worth. We'll get into some more details later, but I haven't really told you what the actual variety looks like. So what the variety looks like is the extra leaf. There's a high version, which they both start right here. The high version kind of just slopes up right to the top corner right there. The low version is just a more horizontal line that goes starting right here and goes kind of in this direction. Now, I've heard people call it a leaf. Some people just call it a line. It doesn't really make any difference. I don't think if you call it a leaf versus a line. It could be a leaf. It'd just be a very narrow leaf. Now, as I said, PCGS has a lot of these graded. The most common that they've graded is a Mint State 64s. Now, you could probably pull Mint State 64s right from bank rolls. An entire roll might have a little bit of a difference in the actual grades of the coins, because some of them might have bag marks and scratches and other type of stuff, while others in that same exact roll might grade higher. But their most common graded by PCGS is the Mint State 64. They have a price guide for that particular one of $160 in a known PCGS graded population of over 1,305 of these varieties. Now, I said earlier that there are around 15 to 20,000 varieties, so a lot of them have fallen into this 1,305 graded coins by PCGS at a Mint State 64. Now, recently they haven't been selling for the $160 that PCGS recommends that they sell for. In November of 2017, a MS64 sold for $88. Another one sold for $74. In July of 17, one sold for $104. June of 17, one sold for $125. However, that's still a great return on your investment. If you're to get a coin graded by PCGS, that can be a little bit of a pricey cost to you. Probably is going to cost you from $20 to $35. I'm not sure the exact pricing. I think you do get volume discounts if you submit a lot of them or you're a different type of member. So that's going to cost you some money, so that's going to eat into the profits. So you really want to see the price of the coin being, in the $100 range if you want to take the chance at getting it graded. Now, a little bit about the actual coin and the people that found the coin. The 2004 Denver Mint Wisconsin Extra Leaf Quarter are the only major varieties of the entire statehood quarter program. There are two different varieties, which I've talked about. The Wisconsin Extra Leaf Quarters, one of them being the low leaf variety, which is more common of the two. The other one is the high leaf variety, which is the scarcer of the two. Each variety has an extra husk on the left side of corn. So the Wisconsin image that we see right here, it's got this corn right there. There is the husk kind of pulling away from it. So they're calling it an extra husk. You can call it an extra leaf. You can call it an extra line. You can call it pretty much whatever you want. But we've also got these other cool images of Wisconsin, the cow and the cheese. So that extra husk is on the left side of the corn, which is not visible on the regular Wisconsin quarter. The one we're looking at here, as you can see, is a regular Wisconsin quarter. Unfortunately, it's not one of the error coins. Now, this part's a little bit interesting. The first person that found them was a man by the name of Robert Ford. He found them in December of 2004. Immediately, the discovery of the coins broke out in the news, and people all over the country were out searching for them. Totally understandable. I'm sure I would have been there with them had I known in 2004 about error coins and variety coins. There were some reports that some individuals found up to hundreds of them at once from banked wrapped rolls, making it seem like they were very easy to find. So I guess if there are 15,000 of one variety and 20,000 of another variety, it makes sense that you could find entire bank wraps rolls of them. All right, we'll start to sign it off here. Hopefully you've been enjoying these videos. If you're into coin collecting, please do check out some of the other videos on this channel. Please do like, comment, subscribe. As you guys know, that helps out a little with the rankings on YouTube. All right, everyone, enjoy. Best of luck coin collecting. Take care.